G'day folks, Connor here from CW Tech Reviews, back with another video, and today we're doing my full review of the Pamu Quiet Mini. So without further ado, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and let's get stuck into the video. Now, ladies and germs, please remember, if at any stage you feel like you want to pick up a pair of the Pamu Quiet Minis, use my links down below, help me out, small channel, affiliate links, all that stuff, Reggie Didge. Now, recently I reviewed the Pamu Quiet earbuds from Padmate, and no surprises, I liked them. Review can be found here somewhere. Go check it out if you want. But this is focusing on the Pamu Quiet Minis, the smaller, cuter pair of earbuds from Padmate. Now, disclaimer, I like them, but we're going to look at why, and the first thing we're going to do is get the specs out of the way. They have the latest Bluetooth version 5.2, and I'll get into a bit about what that means a little bit later on in the video. They have active hybrid noise cancelling, so turn on the noise cancelling and goodbye world. You get in-app firmware updates and customization of the earbuds as well for those tap settings, Qi charging, and dual master audio, and USB Type-C if you don't have any wireless charging setup. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's look at the build and design of the Pamu Quiet Minis. Now, they do actually look like a smaller pair of Apple AirPods. There's no other way for me to spin it, they actually do look quite similar. But the closer you get, the more differences you can see, and then you start to realize that the Pamu Quiet Minis are their own brand and have their own style. Now, they are made of plastic, which gives you a really light, comfortable fit, and they come in at 5.1 grams, which I think is pretty light. I don't really notice that they're in. I mean, I can feel that I've got earbuds in, but they're not heavy and they don't cause me any discomfort due to their weight. Just simply select the right earbuds from the pack. There are 6 sizes to choose from, so that makes things very customizable for your fit, and then they should fit fine once you've selected the right tip. And they are quite easy to put in, unlike wingtips where you do have to put them in and twist them forwards, and some people struggle with that initially. The Pamu Quiet Minis, you just lodge them in to your ear canal and they fit really well, nice and snug and no discomfort. No need to manipulate them to get them in your ears. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, they are for light exercise, commuting, sitting around the house, or maybe at work, or just walking around. They're not really for running, but there's no surprise there. They're just not designed for that. But for most other scenarios, they're going to be just fine. Now, I do have a really solid pair of earbuds that I use solely for running and don't use for anything else. And I use other pairs of earbuds for different things. So I have some for editing, some for sitting around the house, and the Pamu Quiets are my go-to for commuting, walking around the shops while I'm doing my own thing, or sitting at home, just listening to some music while I'm doing something on the computer. So they definitely have many use case scenarios where they're going to come in handy and you're going to enjoy using them. Now, for ease of use, they're much like their big brothers, the Pamu Quiet. Simply open them up out of the case, turn your Bluetooth settings on and press connect within your Bluetooth menu, and then they will connect nice and easy. It really was not a problem to hook them up to my phone. It took me about 20 seconds. Now, then you can download the Padmate app, and then that is where the magic happens for the customization. Now, one tap is to play and pause, double tap on one side to skip forward, double tap on another side to skip backwards, and tap and hold to summon your assistant. And these are all changeable from within the Padmate app. So I really dig that you can go in and customize them. I think it's really great, and not all headphones around this price point offer that. So it is really nice to see that from Padmate. Now, there are also 3 sound modes in here as well. So you have transparent mode, ANC on, and ANC off. Now, obviously, ANC off is noise cancelling off, ANC on is noise cancelling on, and transparent mode is a bit of both worlds where you have the noise cancelling on, but some frequencies still get through. So to give you a bit more awareness of your environment that you're in and your surroundings. Now, let's look at the battery life. 18 hours of charge out of the case. Each time you charge the earbuds, you will get about 6 hours of use out of them. And with the case, you will be able to charge the earbuds 3 times to give you a total of 18 hours of battery life. Nothing to scoff at. That's pretty good battery life. And that's probably true to my experience with them I don't find myself charging them very much. I've been using them for about 2 weeks, and for me, I'm satisfied with the battery life. Now with the Pamu Quiets, I love the sound, and I remember I tried them on a couple of times, and then I tried them for about 3 days away using something else, and I remember being really surprised and thinking, wow, I forgot how good these were. And for me, it's the same experience with the Pamu Quiet Minis. They really do put out some pleasant sounds, and I believe that they represent all tones equally, and the sound is really enjoyable, and there's a few things that might contribute to that. And one is the 10mm dynamic drivers. And then we also have the titanium composite diaphragm with inside as well, which Padmate says contributes to the sound quality. Those three things, I believe, contribute to a really well balanced sound, and then the active noise cancelling adds to that combination as well. The lows are a lot of fun, and the bass isn't bottoming out when I listen to my rap and hip hop. The highs aren't shrill and tinny and don't sound like a house full of hens. The mids are really well represented as well. And I can turn these up fairly loud as well. So I'm talking 80 to 90% volume, and I still get some really good sound out of them with minimal distortion at that sound level. And another thing that I'm pleasantly surprised with is that you can turn them up full bore. It's probably still too loud for your ears if you don't want to damage them, but not like some of the cheaper ones where there just seems to be no ceiling to the loudness, and it really could cause a lot of damage to your ears. So I think they've been responsible with their sound limits here. Now that Bluetooth version 5.2 offers that really high quality sound with really low energy use. And that's the technology of Bluetooth version 5.2. Now Bluetooth version 5.2 also offers isochronous channels, which basically means at the same time, which is where that dual master sound comes in. So you're not going to get the same sounds coming out of each earbud at different times. Everything is going to be synchronized really nicely. So for me, the sound is going to be simultaneous, and it's going to be really enjoyable for when you're watching content or gaming on your mobile device. So that's what they're talking about when they say dual master. Now all that to me completes the package, a really good pair of Pamu Quiet Minis, currently on special, 40% off. And now I'm not sure how long that's going to last. So they're currently on sale from $99 down to $59, so that's a 40% discount. Links down below. Definitely grab a pair. If you're in the market for a pair, I think they're a good option. And I would even say at the $59 price point, then pick yourself up a pair. It's a bit of a no-brainer. For me, this is more quality from Padmate. Definitely a product to keep an eye on. I think you're going to see more and more great products coming out of Padmate, and the Pamu Quiet Minis are just the next one in the notch in the belt. So thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate your support, and I will catch you in the next video. Check ya!